Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I apologize to those of you who I promised I would cover this week, and then this week became this weekend, and I woke up and thought, I just need to hammer out that video because it is something that's been on the forums. It's something that has been privately requested to me, especially over the Line app. And I know I still do not have the time to do a Discord. I get asked that now almost weekly. I get Discord is in so many ways so much better, but my alliance is online, and I get a ton of messages as it is online for the people who are somehow able to add me. So here's the deal. We of course now have, and have had for several days, the new 6-star featured crystal. Now that is important to note because with the 6-star featured crystal, normally the champions that are in it for the first time go to the basic. And some of you have really, and for good reason, been waiting to go for, hunt for, and even in, and this is where it gets kind of sketchy, even hoarded your Nexus crystals, even your Abyss Nexus crystals, for an OG flame that took forever to get in the 6-star basic pool, and that is of course 6-star OG Scarlet Witch, who I am blessed enough to have at SIG 200. And with the right synergy especially, she absolutely shows her former pre-patch 12.0 self. So the assumption was, because we've seen it before with other first-time champions into the 6-star featured, that once the old 6-star featured pool expired, of which she was a part of, she would just go into the basic. And because she's not a featured champion, it's kind of difficult to know if she's in there, because normally you would refer to the top champion banner at the beginning of the crystal screen to know whether or not that champion had been added. That's absolutely what we should do when we're waiting to open the Nexus crystals that so many of us, including myself, have been hoarding for infamous Iron Man, aka Iron Doom. But some of you made the mistake of just assuming that she was put into the crystal after the old featured expired, opened your Nexus, and never saw her, prompting anger and forum post questions. Speaking of forum post questions, we're going to hide the screen and go to an example of such a forum post from Friday, from this past, well, Friday? No, actually it's more like Wednesday. With the new featured crystals arrived, does anyone know or can confirm that Scarlet Witch is now available in the basic pool? Good question. D says I have the same question. I posted it today. I hope someone answers it soon. So there were multiple forum posts about this. Curious. So I just opened 10 basic 6-star crystals. Again, Friday may have been hoarding basic crystal shards, unlike some people who are going for the featured, looking for. I spin them and recorded the opening. I played it back at half speed and looked at all the spins. I did not see Scarlet Witch on any of the spins. This does not confirm that she is not in the basic pool, but sadly I still got no confirmation that she is either. Hope others will do the same, and maybe between all of us we might get a visual confirmation that she is in the basic pool. Now again, if he had saved that 100,000 6-star shards worth of basic crystals for the hope of landing on OG Scarlet Witch, that is devastating. That's a lot of 6-star shards to go through to not have her have a chance to be in there. And so, as you can see, normally their in-game message says champions may enter the basic pool. They did that with Blade. What's new page? Bear Paragon daily crystals. Tons of comments. This is a huge hyped prop. And as you continue to scroll down, Kabam Mike finally responds a couple days later. Hey all, when a champion is added to the base pool as an in-game message, it will indicate that they have been added. Keep an eye out for that message to know when Scarlet Witch will be added to the pool. It should be soon. So, they may be going for another special Scarlet Witch crystal as a delay, but if one day you just check and she's added. It sucks for those people. I do think Kabam messed up with this one. I think they should have just, well, in a perfect world, added her to the base pool when the new featured 6-star hit on Tuesday, but certainly by Wednesday. I don't think anybody in this forum post who is complaining that they should have known will have the luxury of having any possible crystal shard refunds, because they've already opened the crystals, and historically speaking, Kabam doesn't like to grant those. It's too much of a slippery slope in a way. But it is a strange scenario that certainly has got the attention of quite a few people. And that's why you see Ghost fans saying, wait, why wasn't she added the moment the previous featured crystal ended? This isn't the timing transparent, though. It's weird that we have the track record of featured a basic pipeline that we've had for old champs, and this is suddenly the one time it doesn't happen without advance notice or explanation. And as a tie edge is indicating, we're trained to expect it. And that's why people kind of got screwed over if they opened 6-star basics. This Scarlet Witch situation's crazy. But it's also one that we just have to learn from now on. We cannot assume that the same rotation with past featured to basic champions happens now. And that's it's just a sad, tough lesson for a lot of us. All right, I did the video. I was true to my word, even if I was like 3 or 4 days late. Sorry about that late notice, everybody. Have a good one.